Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with a quick message. And I want y'all to understand, man, listen, in life, most of us are going to be underappreciated, man. In life, a lot of us, most of the time, will be undervalued. I know, you put in a lot of work, right? And you know what? It's going to go overlooked. You know what I mean? People not going to give you what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You could feel that you deserve something. So listen, people not going to give you the amount of credit that you feel that you deserve. A lot of the time, man, you got people that's just going to undervalue you just cause. People just going to take you for granted. People going to take your energy for granted. They're going to take what you bring to the table for granted. That's why it's important that you know your value. You got to know your self-worth so you don't undercut yourself. You know what I mean? So you don't lowball yourself. When you know what you bring to the table, listen, people, you're going to get to a point to where that's going to be your price and that's it. You won't lowball yourself for nobody. You know what I mean? For nobody, because you know what you bring. And a lot of the times, man, people just going to take that shit for granted. If you don't know who you are, listen, and you devalue yourself, then guess what other people going to do? They going to take advantage of that. You got people that you around already that take you for granted, that undervalue you, that devalue you, you know what I mean? That don't appreciate what you bring. They don't appreciate your energy. They don't appreciate anything that you do for them. And that's just the facts of life. That's just something that you got to deal with. But even though that is something that's going to occur throughout your life, that doesn't mean that you have to associate with those people. You know what I mean? You go even harder. Listen, you can't let none of these things stop you. You just got to separate yourself from motherfuckers when you start to notice these things. When you take notice that people don't appreciate you, when you take notice that motherfuckers not appreciating what you bring to the table and the energy that you bring, the things that you've done for them, then you got to separate yourself from that. You got to separate yourself because you know what you bring. That's why it's important to value yourself. You got to know your value. You got to know your self-worth. Because if you don't, you gonna cheat yourself. You're going to cheat yourself out of money. You're going to cheat yourself out of opportunity. You know what I mean? And then you're going to keep a bunch of people around that's just going to use you till you got nothing left. It happens all the time. And it happens, number one, because people don't know their worth. You have to know your worth. Man, these stars out here, man, listen, we could sit down here and be like, man, damn, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers make a lot of money, or, figure out how much they make in the show or how much they charge for these verses or for them to do a movie and all of that shit. And we'll look at it like, damn, that's crazy. We'd think it's crazy, but they know their worth. You know what I mean? They know what they bring to these movies. These actors and actresses know that the star power that they bring to the big screen. You know what I mean? These rappers, they know what they bring to the songs that you want them to feature on. They like, shit, if I jump on that's why they willing to pay you. That's why they willing to pay Drake. That's why they willing to pay Jay-Z. That's why they willing to pay J. Cole. Because they know what they gonna bring. You could just put their title on the song with them featuring on it, and it's gonna take off. You think they don't know that? So at the same time, though, listen, though, when we down here, when we live in our life, when we on our way up, people gonna lowball the shit out of us. They did that to Kanye before he blew up. They was getting Kanye's dopest beats for dirt cheap. They was getting it for dirt cheap, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Kanye was like, you know what, it is what it is. He knew he was on his way up. We on our way up. Y'all got to understand, we on our way up. So guess what? We going to have to deal with this shit. It's a part of life. But guess what? When it's on, it's on. That's why you got to get to knowing yourself and knowing your value and highlighting the things that you bring to the table. Highlighting the things that stand out over other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you judging other people, but you just notice, you know what you can bring. You know what you can do better than the next person, or you know that you could do more than this person and that person. It's not no disrespect to the people around you. It's just you knowing who you are. You know what I mean? You know what you bring. You knowing your value. You know, and sometimes it just be like that, man. It ain't no disrespect to anybody. You ain't in no competition with anybody. You just know that you got talent. You know that you the best at what you do. You know the energy that you bring. You know what you deserve. You know what I mean? And that's all it's about. You know what I mean? You ain't looking for no handout. You ain't asking nobody for this or that, but you know that you could do something for whatever business that is, whatever job that is. You know that you could bring some value to whatever situation it is. And that's all it is. You know your value. You know your self-worth. You know what you could do. And that's important. Throughout life, though, you're going to have people just trying to lower that. You know what I mean? You're going to have people that's going to make you think you're not worth much, but for some reason, they always want you around. They always make you feel low, but they always want you around. It's a reason for that, because they want you to feel that way, even though in their mind, they know that you worth something. They know the energy that you bring. So they want to stay around that so they can steal that from you. You know what I mean? Or they just want to be next to you because you already draw attention. But if you don't know the attention and the energy that you bring, that snake that you got next to you, just sucking that all up. They the ones that's taking all of the shine because you don't even know what you were. You don't even know what you bring to the table. So guess what? You got that snake that make you feel lower than low, but they always around you and want to steal the limelight. And in a lot of the cases, man, the energy can't even be stolen. The limelight can't even be stolen, but they're going to keep trying. They're going to keep trying to do it because they know what you bring. You know what I mean? And some shit just can't be taught. That's why you got people that just want to be next to you. You got to understand. That's why you got people that just want to be next to you. They just want to be around because they know they can't be you. They know they can't be like you. But since they have no energy like you have that energy, they just want to be around it and attract the things that you attracted. You know what I'm saying? You got people like that. Just because they know you, they just want to be around. You know what I mean? And especially while you on this journey too, that just heightened it times 10. But you got to understand in life, man, you got to know your self-worth, man. Otherwise, people just going to take advantage of it, and they going to continue to take advantage of it the more you just don't realize who you are. The more you don't realize who you are or your self-worth and appreciate the things that you know you bring, you know what I mean? Listen, you just gonna keep getting undervalued, man. And I don't even know if that's a word, but undervalued just it's coincide with underappreciated. You know what I mean? You devalue, people gonna devalue the shit out of you. They're gonna undervalue the shit out of you, and they gonna lowball the shit out of you if you don't know what you worth. People gonna do it anyways. People gonna see that you a motherfucking gold brick. People gonna see that you a motherfucking shining star, and they still gonna lowball you. They still gonna act like you ain't shit. That's just the reality we live in. But you can't let it stop you. You just gotta know you the shit. It's as simple as that. You just gotta know you the shit. Because ain't nobody gonna tell you. It's haters out there. It's people that want your spot out there. It's people that's just mad out there. So you think they want to let your ass know that you the shit? Nah. But they going to get as close as they can to you, though. So they could get some of that light. You see how that light hit over there? They just want to get a little bit of the light on their cheekbone so they could feel better about themselves. You know what I mean? So they could get a little bit of a ray and hope that it can help them shine. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch for that, man. And don't think that it's just you, man. It's a lot of people that go through life, and it's a part of the come up too. Before y'all go, understand when you start to notice these things, you are on to something. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people find this out, right? While they on their way up. They like, damn, I ain't know I possess that type of energy to where, you know, motherfuckers will want to be around me, or motherfuckers will be trying to hide this from me. They trying to hide my own gift from me. that's when you know you own to something. That's when you know you headed somewhere. So hold on to that shit. Don't think that there's no need to get mad at anybody. People gonna pull it with you. But the most important thing is that you know your self-worth. You know your value, and then you move forward, man. You're gonna have to deal with people that don't appreciate you throughout your life. But then, like I said, you just got to cut their ass off and separate yourself, because it is what it is. You know what I mean? You ain't do it to them. It ain't no hard feelings. But guess what? I got to get away from you because, man, you know what? If you going to act like that now, then I don't even want to see how you going to try to act when I reach the top, man. You going to continue to just try to use and abuse me, man. And I can't have that shit. You know what I mean? So remember that moving forward, all right? Know your self-worth. And that's my word, man. My name's Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Yeah, give you this, give you that, but Cindy got nothing for you. No simping in my decisions, I gotta keep it royal. King shit, I'm the gift, I promise I won't adore you, but I will explore you.